This is... That's how to fix it.
That's not how to fix it.
It's not gonna...
Just let it drop.
But it's uncomfortable in my ears.
Okay, but we can't...
We'll keep it there.
Pull things off the
Keep it there,
off
then.
the
Keep it
table.
Okay. Okay. It says we're live, but wait a tick. But before we do anything...
Right?
Cats are thinging in the background.
Thinging?
By thinging, I mean meowing. Alright. It's good. I don't need an Asian beauty. Stupid ads on my Chrome. My Chrome sucks.
You may not have an Asian beauty, but you got a beauty. Don't you?
Yep.
Octo.
Uh-huh.
Nothing.
I'm just gonna hope she's not listening.
Well, she was supposed to be listening, but she wasn't.
She'll just whip a thing at the back of
Yeah.
my head. Oh, that's cute. It's a cute picture. I'm not playing Axiom Verge!
He was responding to an ad that popped up on his thing. He
Super
said, I
Mario
don't
World.
want Asian beauties. And then I said, you may not have an Asian beauty, but you have a beauty. And then Brandon was like, something, something. And then...
No, I said, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. Maybe if you were listening to me like a friend would.
I didn't know what he said after that.
Okay, there we go. Twitch is not freaking out. I'm going to tweet out the link. Go ahead and start. Just like get the opening cutscene out of the way.
Are we recording?
Yeah. We're just not introducing right now. So I'm tweeting stuff.
Okay. But like we are recording, we're live though, right?
Yep.
Right. You need to tell me so I can do it.
I did tell you.
It's like an intro.
I did tell you. I
All right.
swear I told you.
Okay. Everyone, we're playing... Well, we're not playing Halo or Call of Duty or Final Fantasy 7.
As much as I would love the first two.
Or what other games? Or Fallout or Skyrim. No, we're playing that other game that everyone has. It's Super Mario World. Now, I am a huge fan of this game.
Okay. Everything is good. Let's
Okay.
officially begin.
Well,
Alright? Welcome, everyone!
it's too late. That's part of my intro.
Yeah, I know, but that was like the unofficial. This is the official.
Okay, but that was part of the whole flow of the intro.
Okay, then go for it. Keep going.
I already did it.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, so,
How you doing, man?
good.
Good.
Welcome, Tangents,
Yeah, what's up,
to
guys?
our
I'm
stream.
gonna turn the TV down if that's cool with you.
Sure.
'Cause it's at 70, and it's blasting my eardrums.
We're gonna trade off every death here.
Sorry, I have to move my chair.
Okay, go ahead. And this was a
Should really get a new chair.
video request by one of our
By Psycho Rules.
Psycho Rules, one of our
Psycho Rules, okay.
one of our long-time viewers, comparatively at least. He suggested we do this, so we're gonna see how far we can get. That'll be our challenge, right? We'll see how far we can get in the time we have.
Yeah, within like
Allotted to us.
hour and a half. Would you stop meowing and let me pet you? If you came over here, I will pet you. So anyway,
Yeah.
who are you?
I'm just grand, you know. I
said who, not how.
who am I? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I am Bafuki.
Yeah, and I'm Octo.
Yeah.
I'm your host.
And I'm the co-host.
Even though we're both basically the host.
No, you're the host.
We're both basically the host.
No, you're the host though.
Okay. I don't have host advantage every time. All right.
Yes, you do.
People are gonna complain about lag.
Eh?
It's a first person shooter thing.
Oh.
How do you not know about host advantage?
No, I understand. I understand the concept. I just
What's the concept?
well, you connect to the host. He kind of makes a server all his own.
Yeah.
You connect to him, and then you have advantage because if you're next to the guy, then you'll have advantage over people who are connecting a long distance.
Yeah. Isn't that hilarious? Isn't that funny?
Now I explain it.
Isn't that comedy gold?
Well, I am looking forward to more platforms in the future. People apparently have been being very negative on Woolly World, even though it's basically a Epic Yarn 2, which I never had to finish my thought about that. Last time.
You were talking about it last time?
Yeah, I just said it briefly, but I never got to finish my thought, and that was shoot. Not that I didn't. That's my chance there.
I agree with most things when you say, "Aw, shoot." Like,
yes.
platformers, more guns, right?
Yeah.
And,
hey, I'm a fan of guns as long as they're in a fantasy setting. And they can,
do stupid things.
It's cool things, I mean to say.
You agreed with me.
Don't we say things that I don't mean.
I didn't make you say anything. Power of suggestion has, no power over you.
Really?
I'm assuming. Why do you have 11 lives?
What do you mean, why I have them live? Because I have them?
Why are you going for 11 lives? Specifically.
I wasn't.
Well, what's your motivation?
No, what's my pro strat?
What's Mario's motivation here?
In the script?
Yeah.
Right, well, he's full of angst, right? Because it's Mario, right? And 21st century Mario is different from the past Mario, where it was totally cool and radical just to be having fun.
Nah, man.
Yes, man.
Nah, fun's the worst.
He's the thing. There he goes. Oh, man, this game is held up so well.
Well, it's a platformer. It's hard for it to not hold up well.
Yeah.
Because it's so simple. Why'd you get a coin and not,
it was an accident.
at least the 25?
It was an accident. Well...
I forgive you.
But yeah, people were complaining about Epic Yarn and Woolly World and how, you can't die, though. Right? And it's like... Okay, I hear that.
People like challenge.
Here's the thing. You can play the game no problem without dying or whatever, because you can't die. But you will not get 100%. Because that requires you to...
Yeah, but people don't care about 100% as much as they care about challenge. I'm telling you.
The challenge is clearing everything.
100%?
Yeah, clearing everything.
But that's not fun.
Why not?
Because you gotta grind.
Stop trolling me now, come on.
No, I'm being dead serious.
You gotta grind, really.
Yeah.
So, Blood Vials and Bloodborne was great for you, great experience?
No.
Quicksilver Bullets?
No. You're agreeing with my statement now. It's not fun because you have to grind.
Okay. What are you saying, then?
I'm saying that I think people prefer challenge over 100%ing stuff because 100%ing stuff
means you have to go do the challenge parts of the levels.
No.
Like in a boss fight.
Go ahead.
In a boss fight in Epic Yarn, I don't know how it is in Woolly World, but in Epic Yarn, basically it means you can't get hit. If you get hit, that will reduce your score, and you won't get it perfect. You won't get all the stuff you need to get in order to clear that stage 100%.
Okay.
So, stuff like that.
That's one challenging part of it, though. What's the rest of the world? What's the rest of that level? Is scouring every nook and cranny for a gem? It's not fun.
No, but it's exploration. It's the nice world that is created. I think the world itself is very inviting and interesting to look at because of the unique aesthetic. It has a very yarn wool aesthetic. It's very unique. And
is that not artificial challenge though?
What is?
Oops. Going around and scouring for gems.
I don't know how it works exactly, but yeah, you get a certain you get certain gems.
And yeah, when you get hit, you lose a whole bunch.
You lose a bunch of them, and chances are you're not gonna get everything back. And so, I don't think it's as bad as people make it to be. Where it's like,
hello, Dingo.
Oh, you can't die, so there you go.
No, I'm just saying.
Get up! Come on, Pokey. All right. Hey, Dingo, what's up? Sorry, man.
I'm just saying.
What?
Right? Just bear with me here.
I'm bearing.
No sarcasm in my voice.
All right.
It's very...
Oh, Yoshi. Oh, I'm sorry. No.
That couldn't have been a more...
Got it.
More series of unfortunate events than right there.
Yeah, I was like you for a second there.
Shut your mouth. Ah, it made me lose
Dang it.
lose my mind here.
Lose my brain.
Lose my brain. Okay.
Oh!
So you have a game with challenge. You got Mario. All right.
Yeah.
World 1, easy.
Pretty easy.
World 8, less easy.
Less easy. Yeah, certainly.
So you have that. Now imagine like
Shoot.
what makes it hard? The
Uh,
platforming, the death pits, the enemies. Now what if you take that?
the position of enemies and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Now, what if you take that and you take out death? There's no death pits. There's nothing like that. And all you're trying to do is get 100 coins in every level.
Well, that just makes it more of into you can either make it a fun romp if you don't get all the stuff, or if you do care about getting it, then that is for you as well. But mostly, generally, yeah, it's a game for a different kind of audience.
Well, yeah. I
And-
mean, I assume Woolly World is just like Epic Yarn, where it's like very much a kids game.
Yeah, but it's something that I think others can enjoy as well. That's what I've got. Just because maybe it's me, I don't know. I like the aesthetics of it, and I haven't played Epic Yarn, but I've seen it played.
Yeah, I've seen it played.
And it looks interesting.
Well, I mean, I'm already not the guy to talk to about Kirby games. They're already pretty meh.
Love Kirby games so
They're pretty
much. No, they're not meh. They're
meh.
so good.
They're easy.
So what?
Eh.
It's still an enjoyable time.
I just turn my brain off and run to the right.
Just oh! You don't have to write that much. Only a little bit. But
Yeah, I know. It's even less of my brain being intact. People like the games. I have nothing with nothing.
Right.
No problem with the games.
There's
It's not for
different-
me.
Yeah, that's legit. You know, like the game we're gonna play after this one isn't really for me, but
No, it's a me
there,
game.
there
though.
is some nice things about it that I can appreciate.
It is a me game to the end, man.
Yeah.
You got your stealth. You got your hand-to-hand
You got
fighting.
your- got your
you got
punching.
your guns.
Get your guns.
You got your combos.
Oh. All right, Lenny.
Dingo, I don't think I agree with you.
What's up?
Kirby games are the best. Don't really agree.
They are the Dingo. Once again, Dingo for the win. They're awesome.
They're okay. They're fine.
It's okay. We're different kinds of gamers. We can still be friends.
Yeah.
You know,
I like
although-
good things and you like easy things.
No,
And MMOs.
I don't like MMOs actually. I just
11.
like the Final Fantasy 11. That game.
Oh,
was
it's a
amazing.
good thing that you use past tense. Because it's over.
No, I still.
Well,
There's an update coming like tomorrow,
yeah, and that's the last
and
one.
they've released like 10 new blue magic spells.
Ooh.
It looks so good. I want
and
to
then,
play again.
And then it's the end.
yeah,
forever.
well, it's still gonna be around. We're
Well, for about 2 more years,
Anyway.
2-3 more years, then the servers
Stop.
are going to get shut down.
Why do you want to tease me like this?
Because I find it fun. Find it entertaining.
It's kind of sadistic, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
You know
come
you
on,
signed up
Sonic.
for with being my friend.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I not know I
Did
had
I?
in my when I was
Did
became your
I?
friend? No, Kirby games are cool because like they're just really fun to just like try out different powers and stuff. The way that they're designed, basically, Sakurai made them. So the same guy who made Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
The way he initially designed them back in the day was that you could have an easier time with one of the powers, or you could like make yourself have like a challenge mode via using a certain kind of power exclusively, or no power at all.
Yeah.
That's kind of an interesting thing that he decided to run with. There's some trick to this one. I can't remember what it is though. Consarn it.
Middle. Should have started with it.
I can't remember what the trick is. I'm sorry.
Is there actually a trick there?
I believe there is. Yeah.
Oh.
I just don't remember what it is.
I have no idea what the trick is there. I just always kind of did it. Not right, I just did it.
Right.
You
You,
know what I
just
mean?
you just went from one side to the next.
Yeah.
Oof.
One was like, I think middle is the right one, and then sometimes it was.
Yeah. All right. Hang on a second. You're gonna respawn. I knew it was gonna happen. You see?
Did the thing.
Trixies. Whoops. Oh no! Wait. I need to get the green
You
guys.
don't have to.
What you do?
You don't have to.
How do you do
You
it
can
then?
get up there.
Really?
Yep. Do you want me to prove it to you?
Yeah. I want you to prove to me. I've never heard of that.
Alright.
Hang on. Let me just get it somewhere safe.
Yeah, just pause it.
Ugh.
Okay. So, I haven't played on the Wii controller, so is Y run,
Yeah.
and then B is jump?
Yep. It's your
Okay.
usual standard setup.
Okay, so let's kill this guy. Oh gosh.
Want to kill that charging Chuck, or... Oh my gosh, you're brilliant!
Just go from the other side, man.
I only ever thought to do it one way. I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
You're not dumb. You just don't think like a stealth player.
I'm just...
Stealth players are
Well,
geniuses.
that's what they're there, but like that's what the green thing is there for. The green thing is there to roll up, to go up it, right?
Yeah.
The blocks are there.
Or you could be a straight up Nightmare Beast and just do it.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
What?
I don't understand how you and Dingo are all about Kirby games.
Yeah.
But like, Meat Boy isn't great. For you.
It's great in its own right. I mean, it's a good, well-made game.
Meat Boy is just as cute.
Okay, you're wrong.
As a Kirby game.
You're wrong, but I happen to think that Meat Boy is not cute. So let's just be generous and say not cute. Kirby's adorable. Dude, you got Waddle Dees and Waddle Doos, and you got Gordos.
They're all the same.
You got Kracko. These guys are awesome.
At the end of the day, they're like all the same thing.
They're not. What the heck?
They're like all very similar, cute things.
Yeah, they're
but
great.
like, there's not the.
Ah, dang it!
There's not like.
Screw this up.
There's not a ton of variety there. It's like, here's your crab, he's a cute face. Here's your monkey, he's a cute face.
Yeah, they're all cute.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you gotta have some variety. You can't just have a cute face.
There's tons of variety.
Listen, Sakurai makes good games.
He does.
Right? He makes very good games.
Great games.
I'm not in total agreement with his balance of those games. Specifically Smash.
I know,
but
yeah, well,
I'm just saying,
great.
maybe the games he makes, right, are very much not meant to have sequels. He doesn't believe in sequels. He's gone on record saying that, or he doesn't like them at least.
Mm-hmm.
And I would totally be okay if Kirby just never came back.
How could you say that? It's such a cute series.
I'd be okay with it. By the way, Psycho's here.
Hey, Psycho!
Excuse me?
What?
How do we greet Psycho?
I've degraded it to nonsense. Because you're you're back up there, so you do that.
I'm back up?
But you're the 4 up.
I was gonna say,
You're
usually
4 up.
the not words.
The not words?
The not words are in the back.
No! Oh,
Like the nas and stuff. Or the
So?
la's, depending on what you're listening to.
Is Ghost something better to do than just move around in a circle?
They're ghosts.
Lazy ghosts! Get a job, ghosts. Did I do this?
Why do you have to bring up the economy? You know the ghost economy
No,
is
I
in a
remember
rough spot.
I remember now. Oh,
You
shoot.
know that.
I screwed up. Hang on, I remember now. I haven't played this game in a very long time.
I can guarantee you I haven't played it in a longer time.
Really?
If this was a competition. Which almost everything's a competition with me, because
Ah,
I have
wait
a
a
very
minute.
large ego.
Don't I fight the big boo here?
No, that's the last one.
No, I could swear though.
Not this one.
No, there's 2 ways out of this way. I'm positive. Because look, one way goes there, and the other way goes to the Star Road. Down.
Okay, I've never 100%ed this game.
Are you a real gamer or what?
Yeah.
All right.
And my real gaming sense started with the Xbox.
All right.
I love this music though. I can just... I tried to, when I, just like by myself one day, with, because I used to play bass.
You haven't told me that.
Yeah, in school. I played bass all the time.
What?
Yeah. We performed places.
What?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
We performed in, like, the theater.
What?
Yeah.
What? Well, that's cool. I didn't
Say
know.
what?
Say what?
Yeah. No. Say what?
Say what?
No. Say
Say
what?
what? Oh, shoot.
You know what's sad is no one's gonna understand that reference. That's a
People might.
Canadian animation show right there.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure
I thought it
Clone
was
High's
American.
Canadian. Anyway,
Anyway, whatever.
Um,
Doesn't matter.
and I tried to learn that bass line. And I couldn't, and I was really sad.
Oh.
I couldn't find the notes. Anyway, Psycho, can't Skype with you right now, man. We're streaming. Can't do that, man. After.
Oh, no, I want to go down. I don't want to float like a guy.
You know who you look like if you come down? If you...
I'm trying.
If you
I
come
floated up
down?
really high.
Oh, wait, never mind. You don't really look like him.
Bye, Yoshi.
I was gonna say, you look like Snorlax, but you don't really.
No. Oops!
Oh! That was some straight up skill there. One up. Have you ever thought about how disturbing it is that you throw fire at a turtle and he becomes currency?
I can't say I have, honestly, Octo.
These are the type of things I think about. Oh, listen. Oh,
Sorry.
go back for a second.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, you can go.
I
love that
This is not
song.
hard to memorize.
I just couldn't. It's not that I couldn't memorize. I couldn't find the notes.
Alright.
Never said I was good.
Who? Oof. Ugh.
Although, doesn't too lay out hard, but we got a standing ovation in the mall. Of course, it was all old people that came to see their kids play because we were in a school band.
What the heck?
But that's
I
fine.
didn't know you did all this stuff.
Yeah, man. Got gigs.
You actually have anecdotes? I don't have any anecdotes about my life. Not really, at least.
Yeah. You had that time where you drove a place.
I had a time where...
You had that time where you got T-boned, right?
well, yeah, it's not a pleasant
But it is
anecdote,
one.
Yeah.
But you were fine.
Mm-hmm,
So
yeah,
that's kind of like a pleasant one.
I suppose.
I mean, if you look at it like a negative Nancy, it's not.
Mm. Anyway, so...
You got that time.
There's that one-
You got that time where you maxed your character in 11.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Though kind of sad at the same time.
How's that sad?
I never told you that story, did I?
Did you cry?
No,
Tears of joy?
I did it on New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's rad.
Because it was like, yeah, I could go to a party, or I could, after spending like a year leveling it, I could finally get to the last level.
Dude.
And I did it, and everyone in the party was like, they were, because in the game there were fireworks.
Yeah, that's cool.
And everyone was like, you did so awesome!
Yeah, that's cool.
Because it was a huge accomplishment back then, right?
Yeah, that's
Which again, seeing all these,
12 p.m. Psycho.
Yeah. Eastern Standard Time. I was, as I said before that we started streaming, I was on the Dark Souls 3 subreddit on Reddit, and I was like, man, people are really sadists about wanting challenge in their games and stuff. I was like, man, you know what? The more I read, the more I was like, where were these people when 11 was in its prime? They would have loved that game. Like, because we were like, I don't like how there's too many bonfires in Dark Souls 2. I want to, like, people were debating, like, how many, like, the way that, Miyazaki was interviewed today, just today or yesterday, and he said that he would be instituting the bonfire system in Dark Souls 2, which means that you can warp from bonfire to bonfire right away. And then it was like, ew, no. I want to run through these areas, and I'm like, you guys would have loved 11, where, like, to get anywhere, you had to inform your group, like, okay, I'll be there in about half hour, and you had to just run. You had to just run across the world to get there.
Yeah, but
like, they would have loved that.
Yeah,
holy cow!
I'm not sure if they would though.
Yeah, because their logic was, you don't feel attached to the world when you don't run through it.
Yeah, but
because the world just
running through
everywhere.
the world doesn't take half an hour in Dark Souls.
Well,
and the areas are varied, right?
Yeah, they're varied in 11 too. But that's the thing about it is, like, they're complaining about these things that
they shouldn't be complaining about.
Yeah, when they changed in 11, everyone was like, yes, finally, no more having to run around forever. You know, because back in the inception of the game, everyone was like, wow, this is like a untamed wilderness.
Yeah.
Like, we have to stick together, because if we do, we'll just die. We'll just die out here alone. And you would You would totally die out there alone.
That's
You
cool.
need help.
Was there like always like the one like lone hunter guy, who like was in a tavern or whatever, and everyone was like, just don't talk to him.
Yeah, they're called Beastmasters.
That's pretty rad.
There's a
But
class.
I'm just picturing like sitting feet up, drinking like a keg or whatever.
Yeah.
And then just like someone says something at the other side that like offends them, and the entire thing just like chat just stops. Periods everywhere, and he just stands up and walks over to you.
Yeah.
And then everyone's just like, what's happening? And then he goes, then everyone else starts laughing, and then he kills them. He stabs them right in the face.
Okay, let me explain something then. These Beastmasters, right? Back at the inception of the game, I think I may have told you the story. Let me just I'll just tell it again. Let's just change the subject.
No, go ahead.
Okay? Back in the inception of the game, these Beastmasters were, there was MPKing that went on. Monster Player Kill. It was referred to as. And what would happen was you could bring a monster, to somebody, and now this is before they were programmed to just despawn if you pulled them too far away. So what the Beastmaster would do is he would command a monster to go attack this other monster. The monster that he commanded to attack that monster died, and then he drug him over to a group. And the monster that he pulled over there would just be like, oh, well, there's no monster left to attack. You! And he just started beating up other players. So, Beastmasters were like notorious back then because they were like, don't mess with them because they'll get revenge on you.
Yeah.
Because back then,
kill you.
Yeah, they'll kill you with other monsters because if you cross them,
Sounds like the class I want to be.
if you cross them,
I want to be feared by my friends.
And see, back then, if to get a level meant like one level, like later game, one level was like 2 hours of work.
Okay. And they could just take it away?
And then you could just because you die, you lose experience when you die, and you can also de-level by dying too much.
I like that system.
That's what I'm
cool.
saying. Dark Souls were like these people that are playing Dark Souls 3 were like, you would probably love that game. Not anymore because they changed. It became more modern. Like it became like a modern MMO, where like you don't lose experience anymore for dying.
I don't understand why they take that out. It's such a cool thought.
It's too hard for people.
Get good, man.
Dude, sometimes you would be with a group and you just get killed and you can't do anything about it.
Okay, now here's the thing. I say get good, but it's an MMO. I've had one run-in with an MMO,
right?
And I hated it.
Why did you hate it?
Because it was trash and not fun.
Okay. Well,
so
let's get beyond the word trash. Like, let's use more qualifying statements. Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
It was smelly,
okay,
hot garbage.
Okay, but I mean,
in my
use more
opinion,
descriptive terms.
Okay.
Describe
more descriptive.
More experience. Like, what about it didn't you like? What about the
horrible,
system?
Just odor.
Okay.
You said more description.
No, I'm not talking
odor,
about. I'm not talking about odorous things.
Trash.
I'm not talking about odorous things. I'm talking about the system that you found questionable. Concern it.
The system. The one that made me upset was, hey, you did a quest.
Yes.
Good job. Now the rest of your group also has to do the same quest every single time.
That's a weird choice. I'm not sure why they did that.
That was so trash.
Yeah, that's odd.
You don't share quests? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I get not sharing loot, but come on.
So,
anyway,
what was it? So you had this whole system where look, oh yeah, and because you had to run almost everywhere. There were warps, but they were there's something called teletaxiing, which is a game term that people made up in the community. Teletaxi was the white mages, not only for being revered because they could heal you and they could raise you in the middle of nowhere, but they were the only ones who had the ability to teleport you somewhere. So, you had the system where you'd stand in one of the major cities, and be like, teletaxi,
where they would give you gil.
And they would give you a little bit of gil for taxing you.
Dude,
somewhere.
This game sounds awesome.
And that's the way white mages made money, because they couldn't fight.
This game sounds awesome.
It's too late now. It's
it's too late, and it's an MMO. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. Well, it would have been fun if we were playing together, but it's too late.
Yeah, but I mean, we'd have to play all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
but like,
I want specifically a
What?
game. Okay, here's the thing. All right. First of all, were you
What?
done with your thought?
not exactly. I was just gonna say that because of the way that that system worked, you had people who were loved, people who were feared, and people who were all in between as well. So, if you were like, were saying to your party or to your, I swear this actually happened to me. This actually happened to me. I had to get somewhere for a quest, and it required me going through like the most dangerous part of the world. I was like, well, I was the kind of player who was like, look, if I can do it on my own, I'll do it on my own.
Yeah.
Not because I don't want to do it on my own, but because I don't want to bother people with I don't want to waste their time.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll do it. So I got through this whole area, and it is full of like there's a system called like True Sight and True Scent, which meant that even if you were disguised and you had like a disguise on,
They could see you.
they could still see you. And so this whole zone was full of True Sight monsters and True sound and smell monsters. Got right to the end. Like I'm talking like 5 feet from the end, and it was a long trek. It took like an hour, and I died. I right the last monster on my way killed me, and I was like, I went onto chat. I was like, guys, I am begging you, please, someone get out here and raise me. I'll pay you. Just please. And this created this sort of like community where I was like, nah, man, that's cool. I'll come out there and raise you. And it was like, oh man, thank you, it was so good. Oh, and it created this like really close knit community as a result because it was such. Basically, what I'm saying, it was like brothers through adversity.
Yeah.
That's what happened in 11. Looking back on it now, it's so insane that I put up with how much I did in that game.
Well, you're
Oh,
so
my
like
gosh.
any difficulty, you're just like, nah, yeah, whatever. Okay, I won't play anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, oh, come on.
But like,
So like, okay. Are you done your thought now?
yeah, I'm good
Okay.
now.
I after this, I want to get back to the rest of your New Year's Eve story.
Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't tell it. Yeah.
But I want a game so badly that you and me could do co-op, and it's like that. It's really hard, but we're doing it together, so
Right.
it's okay. And we have to watch out for each other, and it's like very much like that, but like not MMO.
Right,
like,
right.
Something like
Dude.
like an open world.
Right.
Maybe not open world, but
Yeah.
like a survival mission based thing, and
Yeah.
we're both two different classes or have two different like style of builds,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
loadout wise, and we just gotta look after each
Dude,
other.
Dark Souls 3, if they fix the matchmaking to be better than it is, that's totally possible with Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, except we don't have two X-Bones.
Yeah.
I have one at home,
Yeah. But, yeah.
and I have to buy 2 copies. But it's not that big of a deal. But
Yeah.
like,
Well, I was planning on buying a copy anyway.
why?
Just to support them.
Okay. Are you gonna buy it for the X-Bone
I hadn't decided.
or for the PS4?
I hadn't decided. I was
Or
going to buy
for
the
the-
PS4 only because it seems to be the system that has more games that I'm interested in. But I mean, it doesn't matter because we have an Xbone
And a PS4
and
right
Xbox
next to
One
each
right
other.
here, so- because, yeah. Pretty cool.
Like,
I don't remember. Okay, I went back here because I want to get the green Switch Palace. Do you
Yeah.
want to get that again?
no, I
Okay,
have no
I'll
idea.
try to remember.
It's a key, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
You have to go down a pipe, don't you?
Yeah, I'll look more carefully next time.
But like, I want to play more like hard co-op games with you because I think it would be a learning experience for you
That's an amazing experience, man.
and for me, because I think it'd be a learning experience to show you that just because something's hard and you throw yourself at it over and over again doesn't mean you're not making progress, or doesn't mean it's not fun.
Well, I suppose.
I think, oh man,
I've had my experiences.
you know what I really want?
Believe you me.
You know what I really want?
What?
I want like a four-player co-op experience where it's like you pretty much like you can do something off by yourself, go for it. But anything to do with the story or anything to do where you're like, yeah, it's up here, right? Because this Yoshi flies when he's blue.
Yeah. There you go.
This is a pretty sweet dodge.
Oh, isn't it though?
I would love like a 4-player co-op game, and it's like you can do something by yourself, but it's mostly just like
Yeah.
busy work.
Yeah.
Like not grinding, but like I'll go do this. I'll go. Okay, for instance, okay, this is I had so much hope for Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay, why?
There was a system where this is what I thought. All right, this is how I thought it worked.
Hmm?
You go to a town,
Oops.
and you go to like a message board,
Yeah.
not like an online message board, like a message board in the town.
Yeah, like a monster.
Yeah, and it's like blacksmith needed,
Right.
or like a
Right.
like an armorer needed. You grab that and you go to the blacksmith, and they teach you how to smith.
Mm.
Now, because it's an Elder Scrolls game, you can learn everything.
Right.
But what I wanted was this is I was like talking to my friend because we were playing, and he was like, "I think I'm going to become a blacksmith."
Okay.
And I was like, "Cool. You make the weapons. I'll make the armor and the potions."
Right.
I was going to be the leatherer, I think is what they called it in that game.
Right.
And then it's really dumb. And then or the clother, it was really dumb.
Right.
And then the alchemist, and it was to the point where it was like to even do that was like, first of all, it wasn't hard to learn how to do it. You just go grab the thing that's in the world and go and push make. And I was hoping it was going to be like a thing where I had to like send my friends out on like go like, okay, the thing we need for this potion's out there. Go get it and bring it back to me.
Right.
Sort of deal. And I'll make all these potions. But no, and then everyone could just learn everything. So what's the point?
Well, in time you can learn everything.
No, it's like the quest to become a blacksmith is like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but then like it takes time to get good at it.
No, not really.
Really?
Well, because you can just go with all your extra stuff and just level up your blacksmith skill.
But
Everyone gets all this different ore and stuff, right? So you just make iron daggers.
because in 11 that was you could do everything because the way the job system works. You could level everything, but it would take forever to do that. So you'd have like there's something called like a career job. You'd have one that's your career, and one that's like what you moonlight as.
Yeah.
It's like you moonlight as a Dark Knight, but really you're a career, warrior or something like that, right? That's interesting. And then like for cloth crafting and other sort, we call it cloth crafting in 11. The cloth
It's
crafting,
way better than clother.
Yeah,
I hate ESO.
I'm sorry. But for get in there for cloth crafting and other things like that. You have ooh, can I fly up here? Nothing up here. There was like oops, there was a. You leveled it very slowly, and eventually you could get so high that you'd be like one of like 5 people on the server with a really, really high cloth craft. So people would be like, need Damascus cloth. Anyone around who can make Damascus cloth, and everyone would be like, nope, go ask Face Guy.
Yeah.
And you're like, who's that? Well, he's like the cloth crafter on the server. And you're like, wow. And you come up to the guy, and he, because he had been leveling it for so long, they gave you special like stuff for being really good at cloth crafting. So like you'd have a special booth set up by you, and you'd be like, hey there, I'm the cloth crafter here. And you'd have like a little booth in his house, and you'd go into his house, and he would invite you in, and then like he had a booth there, and he'd be like, "Hi, I heard you wanted this." You're like, yeah, could you let me out? Yeah, I can help you out.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's cool, but to get to that point takes a lot of work. Like, I was a career blue mage on it naturally, for many years after stopping my white mageness, and
Which is a great story.
it was not a pleasant story. I'll say that.
Save it for another time.
Yeah, but yeah. Oops. There you go. But yeah. So it's interesting, just how like I'm looking back at it now because everyone was like, "Oh, this is such a dumb system." Like people, it's like we were trapped. That's what it felt like sometimes. It felt like playing 11. It was like being. Sorry, I'm laughing just thinking about it. Like, because how much we all joked internally, like as a community, about that part of it, or part of the community where it was like we all felt like, what's the word? The nice word. Abuse women.
Okay.
Where it was like, no, Final Fantasy is a good game, alright? Final Fantasy loves me, okay? It's a fun game. It's
I can't
fun.
just leave him. My CDs are in his truck.
Yeah, exactly, right? Where it's like, it punishes you so severely for doing anything wrong. And yet, we loved it. Like, because it was legitimately fun. And you could, if you worked hard enough, you could be anything in that game. You could become any class you wanted. You could become that server's, like everyone would be like, hey, what's the number one server on the place, right? It's like, oh, it's I can't remember what the number one server was on Fenrir, but it was like X and Y server. Oh, it was close.
You turned to Luigi there for a second. Did you see that?
I did turn Luigi for a second, and eventually you just be known as like the guy who tanked, the guy who did this, right? And it's like, because you had so much freedom to just change, and because the way the job system worked in that game was you had a main job and you had a sub job, and the sub job was always half your level of the main job, and it had all the abilities of the sub job up to that level. So like you had 75 white mage, and then you could pair it up with a 75 scholar, and it could do stuff.
What's the scholar do?
A scholar is
a buffer.
No, it specializes in overtime things. Damage over time and healing over time.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And he could like swap between two different roles of white magic and black magic. But yeah, it was cool. And so you could like mix and match like that, and it was really cool because of all the gear swapping and all that stuff, you could really make your character your own, and it felt like it was yours. That's also because gear was impossible to get.
Yeah.
And if you ever saw someone with this piece of gear, you were like, whoa, check out that guy.
Yeah.
And people would actually check you and be like, people would, back then, people would like check you and they'd be like, dude, where'd you get that? That thing's awesome. Like, yeah, I got it from like so-and-so. And they're like, wow, it's amazing. Because like, it actually took effort!
Yes! My turn on my
Shit.
least favorite things, the ghost houses.
I'm sorry, I'm just bogarting this conversation.
You're kind of gushing, which is cool because I never hear you gush about 11. Whenever you talk about 11, it's just like, I love it, but it's so bad.
It's
the worst and the best.
It's a lot better now. It's I mean, in some ways at least. The community has denigrated only because it's an old game. It's like 13 years old now, 14 years old. Okay, let's just.
Guys, I haven't played in a really long time.
Wow.
All right.
And
I'm already not good at Mario. We learned this in Sunshine.
Can I just
all
say?
Right? We learned this in Sunshine.
Can I just say this? I was talking emphatically the whole time.
Shut
playing
up!
The game without even thinking about it.
I do that with like stuff like Dark Souls and Meat Boy.
Yeah. You know what you did to play the Dark Souls card? I mean, I platinumed Dark Souls.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
What?
Platinum Dark Souls.
I 100% Dark Souls.
Here's the thing, right? Now, you're going to have to let me explain myself before you instantly jump out of your chair and wring my neck.
Okay.
Platinuming Dark Souls isn't hard.
Okay.
It just takes
Explain
a lot
yourself.
of time. It's a lot of grinding. It's a lot of it's a lot of doing stupid things over and over again, but realistically, it's not hard. Because all you have to do is beat the game. So beating the game and platinuming the game is basically the same thing.
Alright, fine. Actually, no, it isn't.
I platinumed Dark Souls 2, and that's my opinion.
I can swear to you it's not.
I platinumed Dark Souls 2.
Because in order to get platinum, you have to get every achievement.
Yeah.
And one of the achievements in Dark Souls 1 is, where's the
You have to bring it back, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. One of the achievements is, get all the rare weapons. And one of the weapons you can only get after beating Sif 3 times.
Yeah, that's not that hard.
You have to beat the game like 2.5 times.
Yeah. The same thing you have to do in Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, but you have bonfire aesthetics. Where the heck is the P-switch?
Isn't it? Don't you have to fly up here?
Maybe.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Well, how do I remember that and you don't? That's weird.
It's been a while.
Oh, nice. Maybe it's not up here.
It's not up here.
Maybe
Liar.
It's up where the green balls are.
Let's try that.
This is why I hate the ghost houses.
They're puzzles. They're supposed to be fun.
They're not.
They're supposed to be. I'm bad at controlling.
Why didn't you float?
I don't know how. I was never good at controlling Mario's feather jump. Feather float.
Anyway, okay. All I'm saying is you and me need to find a co-op game that we can both play consistently.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
We both need to do some research into type of games that we both want to play together.
I mean, I'm still feeling like maybe Monster Hunter,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
But like,
though.
if we get Monster Hunter, it's like, do you want to get the old one or do you want to get the new one?
You have to get the new one, right?
The new one's only on the new 3DS.
But the new one's probably the best one.
It's a big investment, man.
It is.
On something that we don't know if we even like.
I know.
I just made a $190 investment into ESO.
Is it that much?
Well, after I had to buy some other stuff too. I had to buy a new headset and stuff like that. Because my old headset was just like, yeah, I don't feel like working anymore.
I'm so lost. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Anyway. Okay.
What?
Back. All the way back. To your New Year's Eve story.
Oh, it's not much to tell, really. Just...
Everyone was like, yeah, good job, good.
Yeah,
What happened next?
Shoot!
Yes, my turn!
I figured this out. Okay, nothing. I mean, we XP for a little longer, because everyone was ecstatic about it. Everyone, like, when someone leveled in your group, you were like, you would be going on for like 2 hours, 3 hours leveling. And you were like, all right, I got a level and a half or so. My gosh.
I thought
Take another turn.
I thought it was gonna stop me.
Take another turn.
Okay, thanks.
Jeez. My goodness, that's awful.
I'm not good at Mario. I don't know why. I'm just not good at it.
You mean Mario?
Mario.
Mario.
Did I say Mario?
No, you said Mario.
I said it the correct way?
Yes.
Not like my brother-in-law?
No. You mean, yeah. You mean Lonk? Lonk from Legend
Sumas?
of... Legend...
I'm taking another one!
Dude.
This is my warm-up. You had a lot of warm-up time.
Jeez.
You're
You're reading my speed record.
Dude.
I'm in World 3. We just started like half an hour
Dingo,
ago.
welcome back. I'm sorry that you have to watch me play Mario. I suck at Mario.
He's died so much.
I've died one more time than you have.
Yeah, but you died in chumpy ways. Like, I died, like, because I missed a jump.
Shut up!
You're just like, oops, I just walked off this edge.
I look like that, like...
Is it in here somewhere?
Maybe. I look like that... Okay, I'm not trying to be offensive. Alright?
Okay.
I look like that...
Disclaimer.
That, like, stereotypical, like, blonde girl that's like, what is this? Ah, so funny! You know what I mean? Like, the stereotypical Ditz, I mean.
Oh, Ditz, yes. You do? Or Mario does?
I do.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I jumped the
skills.
P-switch. Alright, so... in that game, you know, like, you were going for, like 2 or 3 hours, and you'd be like, alright, I got, like, a level and a bit. I'm good. Also, there was, like... This is the reason why I didn't really like these parts of this game that you might say you would like, is because... Oh, wait, there! Maybe in there!
Yeah.
Did I not see that before last time? Yeah, I just was blind. I was distracted by telling my story.
Ugh.
So, like, what I hated about 11 was, like, the fact that... Final Fantasy 11 was that, you felt such obligation to other people. You know?
Oh.
Like, the game was fun, right?
Yeah!
But you felt so obligated to, like, to stick around and help people because they helped you. And it was like, So like after like 3 hours, a party, you're like, I want to stop. But if I stop, everyone else will have to stop.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Dude, I hear you.
So...
That's where you have to, like, accidentally, quote-unquote, die. Like, whoops, guys.
Couldn't do that. Not in that game, but if you died, everyone else would die.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, it's not.
Then you're not just leaving.
Because then you'd be known as the guy who made everyone die.
Ah,
Makes everyone die.
well, people can shut
That's
the
the
fudge
point.
up, man.
What?
Yeah, people
That's your
can
solution?
people can shut up.
Okay.
You have to talk about... You don't have to take that. People talk about you
Yeah,
behind your back.
the-
The guy that made people die.
See, this is why. Okay, I'll tell you this. I'm telling this story now. You guys weren't here for this because it happened while we weren't streaming or LPing. One time, Octo was playing Dark Souls 2, and he was summoned into the other guy's world, and he wouldn't move for a while. So,
I wouldn't?
no, he wouldn't.
Okay.
Like the other guy who summoned you. And after a while, you started like punching him or doing something like that. And I was like, "What are you doing? You can't do that!"
Oh, right.
Because 11 trained me like you don't emote to people the wrong way. Because if you do, they'll get upset. Like you just don't do that. Like it's like an unwritten rule. So it's like my brain was freaking out because you were becoming that guy. You were being that guy on the server who was like, "Don't invite that guy. He's the emote guy.
He's the punching guy.
He's the guy who punches people like while we're waiting for a party." You know? So it's kind of funny the way it had trained me. Like in the end, because you're like, "What? What's wrong? What?" And I was like, "Well, it's bad. You can't do that." And you're like, "Why not? It's not actually hurting him or anything." And I was like, "Well, no, I guess not. But you're just not supposed to." And so it's just weird.
Dude, I meant to do that.
Meant to do that?
I come from a game, my friend,
Like you just don't.
that
There's so much etiquette.
if there's a guy standing in front of you and you want him to move, you
Oh, jeez, come on, man.
I didn't know it was there. You knife him.
No, you knew that there was a skull raft coming up.
I actually didn't. I
Okay.
completely forget
Alright.
everything in here.
What were you saying?
In Call of Duty, right? Even in Halo.
See, now you're trying to gush about your favorite game. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty's not my favorite game. First of all,
I know.
shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth! I'm sorry.
I'm not a dude bro anymore.
Not deep anymore.
I
You're-
passed that stage in my life.
I'm proud of you. You actually have progressed a great deal in my work.
That's where it's like every now and then I let out a like, bro, like a twitch,
Yeah.
bro.
Alright, go ahead. Tell me about your
It's
world.
just like someone just like doesn't do something right. I'm like freaking noob, and everyone's just like, and I'm like, I mean novice. You know what I mean? Where it's just
Yeah.
like just a twitch.
like,
But
Oh, man.
when a guy's standing in your way and you need him to move, and you're not talking to him, you knife him in the back. It makes a noise.
you're kidding. Does it hurt him?
No, unless you're playing hardcore. But if you knife him in the back, you die. So
Man.
Then-
Shoot. Up the!
yes, my turn.
Oh my gosh, why am I dying in World 3? I'm so awful.
Yeah, you are.
Shut up.
I'm the best.
Go ahead. So,
In Halo,
you die.
even
Alright.
to get people's attention in Halo, you smack them. It takes away their shield. You smack them because it flashes their screen.
What would you do in 11 to get people's attention? Okay.
Dance?
This is, oh my gosh, this is so notorious. If anyone out there who ever listens to us plays 11, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about here. Okay. In a party, there was a system of bells and calls. So you could type in, like, bracket, call 7, end bracket. And it would sound a chime. Or a buzz. Much like how the iPhone does, like, it's like chimes and alarms and stuff.
Okay.
It was a rule. Unwritten rule. You never did call 1. Never.
Why?
It was way too loud. So people who had headphones on, if you were in a party like la la la, all of a sudden, it would just hear. I can't even do it.
Like, bang!
It's the sound of a guy blowing a whistle in your ear, like one of those like gym whistles.
Oh, okay.
Gym leader. Gym
PE
teacher.
teacher?
Yeah, PE teacher whistles, and it was like woo, and right in your ears.
Yeah.
And everyone was
"Ah!"
like, don't do that. Seriously, my headphones are on.
Yeah.
So everyone, because all the other ones were like, dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
You know?
something nice. And then there's the one guy that's just like, bracket, call one, bracket, call one.
Call
And you're
one.
like, shut up!
Yeah, yeah. And so there were all these rules about. They weren't that invasive, but they were.
Even these games aren't perfect.
Yeah, I know. But there was all these rules, but they were there for a reason. They were there to keep the order. Because we made our own rules as a community. It was kind of interesting to see this sort of system where it was like, look, you don't bother people, you know, like, because you never know when you'll be out in the middle of nowhere
And you need someone
and
to
needs
raise
their
you.
help.
Yeah.
Like, it was a really interesting kind of what's the word? Self-policing system. Because if you were the guy who started fights in cities and you were like, this game sucks, or like, like a popular game, like Final Fantasy VII is like the worst one, you'd be known as that guy.
Yeah.
And everyone would be like, a couple times, we would join a party. I would join a party with like a big group of like 18 people, and some people, when they saw, oh, that guy's there, they would leave. You'd be like, I'm not partying with that guy because you don't know what he's like. I always was just like, you know what? I don't blacklist people, no matter how bad they've been to me. I just a rule I had for myself. So I was like, you know what? I'll just whatever. Some people were like, yeah, you're dead. Oh,
Skills, man.
all right. That's just the way I was. Yeah. My blacklist list was empty. Some people I knew had blacklists that were full. They had reached max capacity. Like, I don't know how you do that.
Was blacklist like a feature?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if
Get it.
someone is like abusive, you just be like, you know what, I don't want to talk to you anymore or hear from you again. So you would just blacklist them and you couldn't see anything that they said anymore.
That's a powerful tool.
Yeah. But I was like, you know what, everything can be reconciled and fixed.
Oh!
And you're dead!
Oh!
Oh,
I'm so good
oh
at this
yeah,
game.
you're so skilled. And then you died because you're terrible at this game.
Do you like how it was within my sentence of I'm
Yep.
so good at this game?
I always love when that happens. Go ahead now.
Now,
So, self-policing is very interesting.
there was totally that in Call of Duty as well, but it was a little more wild
Yeah,
at
was
that
it?
point because it was like, I'm blacklisting you, I'm muting you forever.
Mm.
My friends are muting you forever. You're muting me forever,
Right.
and you're muting all my friends forever.
Yeah.
And my friends are muting all your friends forever.
Wow.
And it's like, it was like 100 people
Come on!
all of a sudden are like, everyone's muted. No one talked to this guy ever.
Amateur hour over here.
Now I'm playing
Yes.
the person that got through like the first 3 worlds.
Really?
Yeah,
Get through this. Sucker!
I'm gonna.
Alright. The thing is like,
And it was also like
that was good
abusive in Call of Duty
Yeah.
is like really abusive.
really abusive. Yeah, like, there was this, of course there was an issue because of, human nature and, the fallen nature of man.
And how we all suck, yeah.
Yeah, sin nature and all that, right? Where it's like, what are you doing over there?
I just Indiana Jones that. You see
you
that?
sure did.
Oh, that's pretty rad.
I think I pointed.
Hey, thank you.
Alright, so, because, like, what would happen is, like, you have a guy who would, get friendly with, like, a guild, and he'd become a high-ranking official, and yes, there were officials. They would organize the events and stuff like that, right? And
Of course,
like,
yeah, clan leaders.
Yeah, the clan leaders.
Same thing existed.
Okay, so yeah.
Like, they would like do raids and stuff. I assume in 11.
Yeah.
Here you do scrimmages.
Yeah, like, kind of like that. Think of that. And, they're getting good. They get to the points where, like, they can get lots of cool gear. And then they would get it,
Then leave.
and then leave. And then, not only would they leave, but they would, like, in some of the worst cases, they would take the bank, and then they'd jump servers to a different server, so you never saw them again.
Jerks, man.
And then, as a community, we'd be like, "Don't invite blank face. He's done this. And we were like, you know what? We agree. Present evidence for us. We present screenshots. It was like a court case. We present screenshots and like, he's done this, right? And it's like, you know what? Done. Community no longer invite him. And then he like eventually this guy. What was his name? Fei Wong, I think his name was Fei Wong. He was like one of the more notorious people. He would just cause trouble wherever he went. Like he would just do stuff that would irritate people, like intentionally.
Yeah.
It seemed intentional.
He was the troll, right?
Yeah, it seemed intentional, but also not intentional. Like one of those people, where it's like you can't be
how
serious.
How do you not know?
Yeah, it's like you can't be serious, but you almost seem serious. You know, it's like that. So. I felt bad, obviously. I always felt bad for people who were like pariahs, community pariahs. But that's the way it was. You're dead. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to take shortcuts like that?
Because it's fun to take shortcuts. Efficiency.
Is death efficient?
Yeah. No, wait.
What?
You could have got a feather.
Oh, sorry.
And then another mush.
I didn't think of it. There was
you can do this level really fast.
There's a saying in the level as well, because there's all this constant DPS war between all the DPSs.
Was there an old saying in your family?
Yeah, there's an old saying. Your DPS,
those undead that
your DPS
venture off with the crypt and ring the bell of awakening.
No, that wasn't it. Very specific family.
Very long and specific. Imagine just being like, "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone." Remember, those beeth the undead that leave the asylum in pilgrimage. It's like, what?
Grandma, stop!
The undead?
Oh shoot!
Oh, racist grandma.
Don't have that. We're just saying, your DPS when you're dead is 0.
Yeah, Dingo's on my side. It's fun to take shortcuts. He's a speedrunner.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, well, there you go. that's like asking, I don't know.
Sweet example.
I can't think of one, but it's like it's like
asking me if I prefer guns or
versus
spells?
magic. Yeah, it's like guns.
Guns.
It's like, oh, there you go, proof positive. It's like, of course, the speedrunner's gonna be like, yeah, shortcuts, rock on. Which I am totally cool with, by the way. I'm not trying to malign shortcuts.
Disclaimer: I love you still.
Disclaimer: everyone can still be friends in this setting, and
not in all the settings, just this one.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You're making me get hit and stuff. I was distracted.
Are you done your thought, or are we moving on?
I guess so.
So, do you remember what you were talking about?
Not really.
Okay,
Well,
so I don't remember either.
You can move on. I've been hogging the time.
I got some Dark Souls 3 news.
I do too, but what do you have?
Is it about what Miyazaki said about Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3?
Could be. What is it?
About his position?
He directing it?
Yeah, but what he said about it?
What exactly? Just tell me what it is!
Okay, he said he got to quote what the journalist said the interpreter said. So it's like a triple quote here. So it's not going to be exactly the same. He said, "I never wished to leave the Dark Souls 2 project, and I never wished to return to the Dark Souls 3
Oh, that
project."
I didn't hear about. What?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I think it means, like, they took me off Dark Souls, so I made Bloodborne. Then I wanted to continue with something with that, and they put me back on Dark Souls. But he's like, if I have to be doing something with Dark Souls, I'm happy that I'm directing.
That I didn't hear.
Yeah.
What's your source for that?
IGN.
Alright, that's pretty official.
IGN. Anyway, also, in one of the guy from IGN... No, it was Game Trailers, sorry. Even more credible, in my opinion.
Right.
They were also talking about their behind-the-scenes demo that they got to see at E3.
Yeah, I was reading a bit about that.
And are you talking about the Greatsword animations?
I didn't hear much about the Greatsword. I heard about the scimitar and about the sword.
I didn't hear about the scimitar or the sword, other than the not the power stance, but the normal long sword, stance to knock spears out of the way and then get in there. Anyway,
oh, that's cool.
The guy was these Greatsword animations look really familiar. And
Guts.
The translator,
not Guts, but Berserk.
Yeah, the translator even said, "Well, yeah, we actually modeled them after Berserk."
Yeah, and Guts.
Yeah, That's rad.
Yeah,
That means it's gonna be way faster and stuff, probably.
probably.
Or at least have, like, the same movements and stuff. Oh my gosh, Deadly Dingo.
What's up?
You mean ignorant? Like, ignorant?
Oh,
Oh, snap. Poet and snap.
poet and
Burn.
snazzy burn. Yeah. No, I actually do prefer game trailers as well.
Me too. I really like the staff at game trailers.
Yeah.
I really like them.
Whoop.
Kyle Bossman, pretty cool. I don't know the guy's name, but he does Huber Hype, something Huber. Brandon Jones, the narrator of everything.
Yeah, I don't follow them too closely though. Like
Cool
I mean,
guys.
I don't follow.
One guy's name is like Daniel Bloodworth.
Bloodworth.
And he actually looks like he should be in an Igarashi game. Because he's like really,
Is he?
he has really long brown hair.
Oops.
He looks like he could be a fencer.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
good.
cool. Yeah, I'm not against IGN either, Dingo. I think they're fine.
Oh yeah, no, I mean neither. Just
I have their app on my
prefer-
phone and I read it. I like read articles and stuff.
Yeah, I prefer IGN.
I
I
prefer game trailers because I prefer the length of their videos when they're. I don't really read stuff from game trailers. I prefer their original content.
I do like their video, like their video reviews. I do read things more than I like reading things. Unlike some people, Octo.
Watching things is more informative in a lesser amount of time.
That's fine. There's nothing shameful about watching videos.
Yeah.
I watch plenty of videos, but
There's
anyway.
a lot of shame in reading.
Really?
Yeah.
We
Yeah, we
Anyway.
have ears. We don't need eyes to read things.
need both things, okay? They're both very important to the whole system.
Computers read things, man.
I can't be bothered to I can't be bothered to eat. Just put the food up to my face.
Just put a syringe and just put it to my stomach. And then
oh.
just put in
You
protein.
could at least put it in your arm or something. Ugh.
Why is stomach more gross than arm?
Because it's like where all the the guts and stuff are.
You're still stabbing me with
Can
a
we not talk
giant
about that? I'm
metal
already
object.
getting all creeped out.
Anyway,
Anyway, shoot.
you know I was telling you about the bow stuff, how you can like jump sideways and like side flip and roll and
the
shoot.
guy I was hearing
It's
about.
all short bows apparently.
Yeah, the longbow still have the longer animation.
Yeah.
The guy I was hearing it from said like, oh shoot, not that. He said that the short bow animation is at least twice as fast as in Dark Souls 1 and 2.
Well, the game
said.
trailer video, the guy said, Miyazaki even said, while this was happening, it's kind of like Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
But then he said that yeah, it's kind of exaggerating, but yeah.
Yeah. Also, apparently, the short bow damages are reduced heavily. I wonder if that's just because they were using, like, a short bow plus nothing, you know what I mean, in the demonstration.
It's hard to say.
Or they were using weak arrows. Although, the guy said in the demo, he was like, there actually weren't any health bars, the HUD was disabled. So, I don't actually know if it's like
Right.
that. It just seemed like it was doing less damage.
Move
I
out of
think
the way,
that's fair.
Turtle. Ugh. Yeah.
The longsword, by the way, you didn't hear about the stance to break shields?
Well, I heard about that. There was a sword that there was a ready stance. Yeah, and you put it over your head. And
Yeah,
then
you put it up like in front of you and the
Yeah.
blade facing outwards, and,
And
then
then you
it's
break
a long
guard.
animation. But when he goes to like strike you with a spear, you like knock it out
Yeah.
of the way and then stab him.
The scimitar one was like there was a weird thing where like even though he wasn't dual wielding at one point, he swapped to these scimitars. And when he did that, he had like a special weapon art, which is a cool system, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So this weapon art was like a spinning like tornado
I'm assuming
attack?
that's what the circle and rush is.
Probably.
Is the specific weapon arts.
Yes.
And
And
I believe that every weapon has a different arc. I believe. Not weapon type. I believe every weapon has a different arc. From my understanding. There's probably going to be weapons that share arcs.
Whoops.
But, like, the scimitar versus the falchion, I believe they have different arcs. You know what I mean?
Right,
it's
right,
like that. Like, you have longsword and so-and-so's longsword. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Like, just because it's named doesn't mean it has a different moveset. That's the gist I got from it.
Right. So looking forward to that. I mean, I'm hoping. hoping that we see more of that. We don't see more of Bloodborne, basically. Which I'm not saying it is a bad game.
Yeah, well,
the
guy at Game Shows also said it seemed more like if you mix Dark Souls with Bloodborne speed-wise.
Speed-wise.
That's fine.
I'm fine with that. Honestly, I don't think the game needs to be much faster. I mean, because I kind of like how I think it's fast enough.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2 is fast enough.
Yep, I agree.
Shoot, I did it wrong.
You didn't die, though.
No, but I basically died from illusions. Try the ghost house again.
I hate the Forest of Illusions.
You just did it. I just did it wrong, so you just have to do it right. Simple, elegant.
Ghost House.
Simple, elegant.
So hot right now. Ghost House.
Couldn't you take a drink of my?
So take a drink. I'm taking another turn. I'm doing it. Getting close to friends. Switching over to Beat Mean. Anyway, Beat Man. Eat your vegetables, kids. We still. Ah! I'm taking another one.
All right.
We still have like half an hour.
All right.
Oh my gosh! Turn the alarm.
It's okay.
I
purposely picked the
gentlest.
I purposely picked
the
gentlest alarm I could find. I'm going away for a minute now.
So guys, how you doing? Dingo, do you play Dark Souls? Why don't you play Dark Souls if you don't play Dark Souls? If you play Dark Souls, do you like Dark Souls? If the answer is no, why? If the answer is yes, I already know why. That's all I can really think of at the moment to say. Just running through Ghost House. You know how it is. It's just the way life works, man. Sometimes you just gotta run through a house filled with ghosts. I know it's not fair. Sometimes you gotta do it, though. It's fine. Sometimes you just gotta get, like, a master of exorcism out there. You know. I'm not sure if that's a class in Final Fantasy. Exorcism. Be pretty rad. Go up here. Now, I believe... Oh, no! I believe I want to fly up there to the left. I asked so many embarrassing questions when you were gone.
I hope you didn't bore anyone to death.
I'm really happy to see how much faith you have in me. Ha! Huh! Huh! Huh. 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 Nope. I did it.
Well then. Good job.
Thank you. Huh.
I
need this.
Thing now.
Did it.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you the news that I found out about Dark Souls 3 today. Oh, that's not something that you want. Ooh. Jump. There you go. That'll do it.
Stop it, ghosts. Stop.
Yeah, you're good.
Did it. See you later, sucker.
Wait, what do you... I did this part already.
Yes, but you didn't go in every door, did you?
No, I didn't.
It's not this door.
Or...
It's not this door. Wait, is this the door you did? Is this the door you did?
I did.
It's the first door. Probably. Ha!
This one? Okay.
Ha-ha! Okay.
So... I figured out...
As soon as you leave, Dingo's like, well, the fun part's over. Then he says just kidding, but my heart doesn't think he's actually kidding. Boom. Done.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, because I'm a genius.
Well done, Octo. Thanks. So I found out that, I love how Dingo's trying to start something between us. He's trying to start something? You think,
What do you mean trying?
Anyway, but apparently...
If we ever have a custody battle over Dingo, you obviously are gonna win.
Shut up. Apparently Miyazaki, right? According to, by this news that I just heard about. He started working on Dark Souls 3 before the release of Dark Souls 2. Like, that far back.
Really?
Yeah. So, everyone was joking around and being like, "Oh, Dark Souls 3, you mean the real Dark Souls 2?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, people, and your irrational hate for Dark Souls 2.
It's the better game.
It's the better one."
There's a thing up there. Please don't be
I'm
a
sorry,
pig.
everybody. It just is. It just is.
Oh.
It's okay. Look, I guess the point is that they really want this world that's really integrated and really sort of connected together. So I guess if you want that, then Dark Souls 2 is a complete failure in that regard.
I just want to interrupt you for a second.
What?
You're going to have to repeat what you just said.
Okay.
Because I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Dingo just informed me. He said that the fun was over when you came back. Dingo!
No!
My man.
Oh my gosh! What a troll!
Dingo loves me more than you.
Anyway.
He loves me more.
So, listen!
Which is fair, because I also love him equally.
Oh. Enough!
Deal with it.
Now.
Dingo in my love!
Will you shut it? Shut your
Will
face!
forever!
Shut up!
It will forever be known throughout the ages.
Oh my goodness gracious. Now.
Some people will say our love
Can
is
you
wrong.
say? Can you stop? Not say.
The love between an octopus and a deadly dingo.
What's the dingo?
Some people will say it's wrong, but if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. Dingo, are you with me?
Oh my goodness. This is getting graphic. Alright,
How is
so,
it graphic?
I'm joking.
What? Oh.
Alright, so. Oh my gosh.
What?
That's not their nose, that's just one of those,
Yeah,
one of
it's
those
a spike.
spikes
Yeah.
sticking out. I just noticed that.
Dude, you notice so many things when we play stuff together?
Yeah. Because when you're playing, you don't think about it. Well, at least when I do. When you're watching, you're looking for other things besides what you're doing.
Did you just think you had a glowing nose?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I just didn't think of it.
That's fair.
Yeah, it is fair, I think.
It is.
I was gonna say, right. I was saying that, you know, there's so many people who are just, like, irrationally, like, fearful of, or, like, rationally, like, think that Dark Souls 2 is, like, the garbage.
Oh!
And it's probably because, I mean, I guess it's because if you're an exploratory type of person, you're not gonna like how the maps in Dark Souls 2 aren't integrated. Like, they're not like, oh, you can wrap around.
They are and they're not. Like, they're integrated in a straight line.
Which I think is fine.
I also think this is fine. Boom. Boom.
What are you doing?
Boom.
You're doing this all wrong.
Boom.
You're doing this all wrong.
Boom. K.
It's still wrong.
K.
Even though you got 3 up, you're still...
Really? Last time you did it, you got 1.
I got
Checkmate.
I got 0 the first time. Also.
Oh, well, look at that.
Yeah.
Look who's the new master.
I want to be
of disaster.
You know, I believe there's a Red Switch Palace to the right.
There is to the right. No idea how to get there.
Don't we need that?
Nah. We probably need it. See you suckers later.
You know what's funny? This game.
Comedians.
No.
Slapstick.
Stop. Octo. It's funny because
Parody music videos.
This game, took me like so long as a child, and we're blazing through it.
Yeah, man.
Like, we're halfway done. In like one
Not
sitting.
halfway done the secrets though.
Yeah, but
Not the top secrets.
still, how interesting. Also, score, right?
What?
What do we need score for anymore?
Yeah, I know.
It's one of those.
This ain't no Atari.
Oh, I did it wrong.
That's fine. The level to leave from is the one to the left.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
One on
It
the
goes
bottom.
straight down.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't it?
No, it goes out this way to the left.
Okay.
It does. I swear to you that I know.
Okay.
Man. Anyway,
It is. Oh,
you gotta just slow down and find your way.
it's this one. It's
Yeah.
not that one. It's. Wait, isn't this a thing? Oh!
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
You know these aren't Goombas?
No, they're not. They have little
Oh!
legs and stuff.
No, but I mean, like, they were called Goombas originally, and now they're called something else.
Well,
Ah!
they're still called.
No, they're not called Goombas. They're in the new one with Cat Mario. And they're not called Goombas.
What are they called then?
I don't know. Like, Koombas? Like, it sounds like Goomba, but it's with a different letter.
Is it Kuribo?
I think so. Which is mushroom, right? In Japanese?
No.
Oh. What's that mean?
Kuribo is just the name for Goomba in Japanese.
But in the English one.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I don't know. It's not. They're not called.
Oh! Ooh! I know.
They're not
things.
called Goombers.
The Japanese version are just called Goomba or Kuribo.
Shut
Also,
your mouth.
Kuribo is also a monster in Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. A couple other sources as well for other things. Kuribo is just like a small furry or small like creature, like a small little thing. It's. I think it's some kind of mythology. I'm not sure which though.
Well, I learned today
Kuribo.
from Gaijin Goomba, who's a guy on the Game Theorist channel. You're right.
He's a gaijin.
He's a Gaijin.
He's a
Don't know what
filthy
that
gaijin?
is. I don't know what that is.
Foreigner.
That Epona is based off of a Celtic goddess.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on what
I
kind of
don't really
goddess?
remember a
Could you
lot about the
remember?
episode, but I know that the person could switch from a horse into a human. And he was like, wouldn't it be cool if Epona could do that in Zelda Wii U? While you're fighting, could turn into a companion.
I'm almost sure I know. I've played so many RPGs in the past that every mythology has been used in RPGs at some point.
Catholic.
What?
It's like the most commonly used mythology.
Well, I don't know what I call mythology exactly.
Well, no, but I mean, like, where it's like, what's up? This is Satan. Just called Satan. It's like
Right.
it's like, I guess that would be a foreign concept to Japan.
Well,
Because
what happened?
I don't think, like, Catholicism is big in Japan,
Well,
is
no,
it?
it isn't.
Yeah. So that would kind of be more, do they learn about it in school like we do?
No.
Well, learn about it in schools
What
like
happened was
extracurricular.
Christianity, well, really Catholicism, took off. It had legs.
Oh!
Whoa! It had legs. Back when it first was brought over there, like many years ago, hundreds of years ago, and then they started killing all the missionaries.
Because they're primarily Shintoism, right?
Primarily, yeah, and Buddhism.
Yeah.
So, which is a kind of a weird philosophy about like.
I was gonna make a joke, but I
As a-
didn't want to offend a lot
Yeah.
of people. Listen, I have a filter, okay?
Yeah. Well, I mean, your filter's a lot better than
Ouch.
than your bro dude days.
Bro!
Don't die! Just go to one side. Go to one side. Run. Jump up.
Do you understand? Do you understand how hard my life is?
It's so easy.
It's
This
not!
much. You're getting hit. What are you doing?
I
Stand there.
suck, okay?
Just
Boom!
It's
Are you
so
happy
easy.
now? Mafuki, I suck at Mario
Octo,
games!
you go to the right side. Wait for him to climb up the wall. Run to the left. Then jump. Before
You
he
know
lands.
nothing!
It's
You don't
so
know how to
easy.
do anything!
Dingo.
You
Back me up.
consistently die to the Ruined Sentinels.
The Rune Sentinels are hard.
They're easy.
They're not.
Easy. I mean, they are easy, yeah.
I mean, not anymore because I'm super strong. I can 3-shot them now, but
Dude. Easy. Mario! Are you okay? Your eyes grew in size.
no, I didn't. He shrunk. Like his pupils, his sclera.
But I mean, the whites.
Do you get the joke now in Zelda in Skyward Sword? Because the giant eye, like the eye spider boss, the one that's comes from the lava,
Yeah?
that you have to like roll down the hill.
Yeah.
Right. His name is Scaldera. So it's a portmanteau of sclera and caldera. I think it's called caldera. And caldera is like a form of a volcanic eruption. So it's like he's an eye, but he's also volcanic eruption. You see? It's a clever little joke on how you die all the time.
Well, interesting you brought up jokes in Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
I thought you were going in the route that most people would go, including myself, where does that jokes like that Skyward Sword makes make sense? No, the entire game's a joke. It doesn't make sense. Because the game's a joke.
No, I love that game.
It's bad.
I love Skyward Sword.
It's not good.
It's a good game.
It's not.
It is. You didn't even finish it. You didn't get to some of the best parts.
Because it was boring.
Oh my gosh. Let's just start this again. You know what?
Hey Dingo, did you play Skyward Sword?
Oh,
If so, boring or
It
fun?
was so good.
Or meh?
Come on, man.
But don't be a meh guy.
It was good. Don't be a mega. He can be whatever guy he wants to be. Maybe if anyone just thought it was meh. That's fine.
Dingo, if you want the octopus love,
Oh,
octopus
come on!
and Dingo love to continue, hopefully.
You're not so fickle
but
as that.
hopefully the truth is not meh.
Ugh.
I'm not even. When I made my name, Octo, I totally had nothing to do with octopus.
Nope.
I'm just now, like, associated
It was
with
meant,
octopus.
it mean 8, right? Like, you meant like
Octopi.
8.
Yeah. I used to say Octoburn in elementary school.
Yep.
And I felt smart because no one knew what it meant but me.
Oh, I see. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are stupid,
That's
man.
That's a
Including
bit,
me.
It's a bit much.
I was really...
Shoot.
It's a good thing you waited and lined that up.
Yeah.
I was literally in the process of saying, man, I wish you missed this because it would make my joke that I was going to make better, and then
Well,
you
you're
missed
explaining it now, aren't
Yeah,
you?
well, yeah.
Chocolate Ghost House. Yeah, yeah, when I was in elementary school, I would say, like, I can't do this and that because it's the principle of the thing. And everyone thought that I was, like, trying to tell the principal on them. I was like, you can't tell a principal on me because of that. I'm like, no, not the principal. I'm talking about the principle of something. Like, not the
Yeah, like
principal.
of this school, right?
No, the principal.
Yeah. Mr. Jenkins?
No, something is... No, something... You have principles.
Yeah, I know. They meet in meetings.
Oh! Yeah, it was just like that.
Meh. Dingo,
Oh!
why would you
What?
be a meh guy? I specifically...
I told you! I'm dead!
No, it was good! Oh, Dingo,
Oh,
we're gonna need to go to a friend counselor.
What's up?
We're gonna need to go to a best friend counselor, Dingo.
No, he's right. The
He's
game was
not
so-
right.
had
He's
so many-
misleaded.
No,
The game has
Excuse me?
misled him. What?
no, he's not misguided.
Misleaded is a word that octopi use.
Look,
Okay? They
Real-
can't
real-
say
real talk
misled
now. Real talk now?
because beaks.
Real talk now?
Go ahead.
I thought there were so many nice things about that game. So many nice set pieces and
Duh.
really interesting, unique
Duh.
concepts for dungeons.
There was unique concepts for dungeons, for sure.
I, as well as everyone else, even people who love that game, we all know that the Imprisoned sucks, okay? We don't have to keep bringing it up.
Well,
Right.
you kind of do. Because it sucks.
But it sucks, we don't understand that. But apart from that, the ending is amazing. The final fight with Girahim, the build-up with fighting Girahim throughout the game, awesome.
Girahim's pretty cool.
The way the music, like every time you fight him, the music changes and is dynamic. When you're first confronted with him, he's the first time in the series where you're like, wow, this guy's tough. He's not really, but it messes with your head. It's actually really cleverly done, you know?
Hey, I'm looking at you!
The final fight with is great, you know?
You mean...
Yeah.
Demise.
Is great, and so I just think
game's old.
that it's not that old. It's not Final Fantasy 7 old.
It's 5 years old, isn't it?
It's not that old.
It came out 2010, didn't it?
I don't know.
It's 5 years old, pretty old!
So,
Also,
I-
cannibalism. I'm a dinosaur eating dinosaurs.
well, he's a kind of dinosaur. There's 8 dinosaurs all the time, I'm pretty sure. You know,
Shut
after all was said and done, you know.
A dinosaur. This is a dinosaur. Sorry, I was doing the thing.
Yeah, you're also, there you go. So, I think that game gets a lot of flack for
Deserving it.
little reason. There's a lot to like about that game if you're into a fanciful, sort of exploratory...
Zelda was the best part of that
Zelda.
entire game.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten into that part yet. Like, that was the first game where I actually felt like Zelda was a real three-dimensional character I actually cared about. That was cool.
Twilight Princess kind of did that for me, but not so
Not too much. Because you didn't really hang out with her.
No. Like, you kind of cared.
What?
Because she was nice and she saved Midna.
Yeah, what I always say...
Yes.
What I always say is, the best way... Not the best way, but a good way to make me care about your character in a game.
That was a bad jump.
Help them fight me. Help them fight with me. Because I'll tell you something. There's few characters I care more about Dark Souls 2 than O'Hara.
Yeah, Manhunter O'Hara.
I love Manhunter O'Hara. When she dies, I legitimately get sad because I want her to live. Right? It's like that. If Zelda, at the beginning of the game, or like halfway through, was like, yeah, I'm helping you, shooting arrows and stuff, right? Then if something happened to her, I'd be like, I'm fighting, but something's missing. Oh yeah, it's Zelda! I miss the way she fights with me. That's really good. That's how you can integrate gameplay into your story and like make you feel like something's missing from your game. Because it's like, she is missing. I care, you know?
Well, it's something so awesome to me about MGS3 was they made you like feel really bad for Snake when he loses his eye.
Yes.
Especially because you aim in and it's harder to aim and there's parts of his vision that are blurred. Do I just fall?
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh. Like that's a cool way to make you feel bad for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, any way to make you... You've died worse ways than that.
No, that's fine.
A way to make you really feel about a character is to just give them dialogue.
Yeah.
Make them your character's friend. And then show something tragic happen to them. And then show them in the grieving process. So not just like the, what am I fighting for?
Right.
Sort of deal. Like, there's a scene that's really sad in the MGS5 trailer where you don't hear what he's saying, but Kaz is sitting in a chopper looking at you, and he looks over and he holds up the sleeve of the arm that he doesn't have anymore.
Right.
And it just falls out of his hand, and then he makes a fist, and you're like, you get it. You feel bad. It's sad because he's like, he used to be one of the best soldiers, and now he's useless. Ooh. And he feels that way. You know what I mean? So at least I feel for him. Right. I feel bad.
No, that's why I kind of had to correct myself and say, like, it's not the best way, but it is
definitely a good way.
To let people know that, like, to care, and because, hey, it's affecting the way that you're playing the game. Like, you were having fun shooting arrows with Zelda, and now she's gone. Don't you feel bad? You know, like,
well, that's how to care about companions in, like, Fallout and Skyrim.
Twilight
It's like, oh, Lydia's dead now. You know what I mean?
Twilight Princess did that really well then, right? Where you're like, hey, I'm jumping around and stuff as a wolf, and I'm teleporting because I have Midna.
Yeah, and then she gets sick, and you're like, oh, snap. You're like,
oh, okay, I'll just teleport over. Oh, I can't. I have to run all the way. And so you feel that while you're like she's on your back, like
that. And Midna's Lament is one of the best Zelda songs
of
all time.
Yeah, Midna's Lament is really good. So yeah, I don't think that you have to.
Oh,
sorry.
Who also dies in dumb
Can we get through the rest of this whole game in like one sitting? Like,
we could if we weren't switching. We gotta switch. I want to play Urkmany.
I know you do.
Game's fun. You also need to see the opener. It's really good.
Yeah. You'll show the opener again?
Well, I'm gonna. Shut up! I'm gonna start a new file. I gotta get water. Hold on. I'm gonna start a new file.
All right.
So I'm only like 10% through.
All right.
Well, not even, but I just want to.
You know, I feel like I'm missing out on a very important conversation over in the chat because I see a whole lot of text going on. What's up?
No, it's just a dingo disagreeing with me about Skyward Sword.
What did you say? Tell me.
Well, no, he's just like, no, it was good.
Aha!
You heard this already.
I know, but I'm just reinforcing it in your brain, man.
Also, there was some stuff I asked him when you were gone.
Oh, okay.
Right, Dingo? He doesn't know what we talked about.
No, I can't read it from where I am.
Yeah, you could act a little jealous.
Why?
Because I had a conversation with Dingo and you didn't.
It's okay, I'll have other ones with them.
you think being passive is just gonna make me not start fights with you?
Sure.
Oh. Well,
What?
nothing, I guess.
This isn't right.
Fly! Be free! And you're dead. Yay!
Pretty sneaky, sis.
What's that from? I feel like that's a line from
Yeah,
something.
it is like something. I'm not sure what it is though.
Pretty smooth flying, Fox. That's what it sounds like. Because you're like pretty sneaky, CS. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Dude, Star Fox is coming back.
Yeah, man, that Nintendo conference was so fun. All the puppets. Oh boy.
I didn't watch it.
Oh my gosh. I didn't watch either because I don't watch E3 things. But I did see the puppets and they were cool. They were done by like Jim Henson. They were totally legit. They were super cool. Like they looked just like the real thing. Like
Except made of
like,
felt.
Yeah, but not only it was felt, it was like pretty high quality stuff from the looks of it. But it was like they looked just like Reggie Fils-Aimé,
Fizame?
I always get his name wrong. And Satoru Iwata and Miyamoto.
I guess you could say his body was ready. Because it was made again directly for that show.
You can't make that joke.
Why?
Because he makes that joke every year, so it isn't funny when anyone else does it. It's amazing. Here's what I find interesting about Nintendo: how in touch and out of touch they are at the same time.
Yeah, like not doing good online things.
Yeah,
But then like making a game like Splatoon that really is like online, be online.
no. I'm talking more like online stuff and like the not understanding of how YouTube Let's Play work and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But then being like, hey, memes, my body's ready, and jokes about Star Fox. Like last year was like yesterday. Last year they did a Robot Chicken of thing with
yeah, it was
right?
very good.
And it was like, when's the next Star Fox? Come on, right? Like,
Yeah, bring Mother 3 to
Mother
North America,
3,
yeah.
right? It's like they're super self-aware about what
people want.
people say, and yet they're like,
They don't give it, yeah.
online, right? It's like just interesting to me because you'd think that like, okay, I'm good.
Dude, you know what? I'm excited to hang out with my bro Falco again.
Yeah,
He's the best character.
He's not, but
He is, though. Who's
He's
the best
not.
character, then? If you say Slippy, I will legitimately have a problem with you.
Well, it's Fox, obviously.
Well, okay, other than Fox.
Peppy.
Solid choice, but Falco's better. Everyone is good, but frickin'
No, Falco sucks.
no, Falco's good.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He's good.
He's terrible.
Why is he terrible?
He's a cocky.
Yeah,
It's a bad trait to
cocky
have.
little freak. Yeah,
It's a bad trait, is what I'm saying.
yeah. In humans, not in falcons.
No,
He's a falcon.
in a character-driven game, it's hard for me to deal with a character who's like, "Gee, I've been saved by Fox. How swell!" Yeah, I'm
just throwing this out there. Dingo
what?
agrees with me. I said,
that's
who's
okay.
the best character? Dingo immediately says Falco.
That's okay. He's allowed to do that.
Dingo's right on most things. I have to say most because he wasn't right about Skyward Sword.
It's almost like we're different people or something. I'm saying that I don't like his cocky attitude. I don't like how inconsiderate he is and unthankful he is.
He is so considerate.
He is completely unthankful and he's so up like
You don't know.
in
You don't
his
know
own
Falco.
self.
You don't know Falco.
You know?
You don't know
No,
Falco.
no, I don't, because he's a cartoon character or whatever.
No, I know Falco.
He's not real.
I played the Star Fox game for the DS.
But all I know is that as a
I
child,
struggled through it because I'm left-handed. One of the endings is Falco helping Fox. It's the entire thing. It's him giving up his mercenary life to help Fox.
all I know is that I played through Star Fox 64 as a child, and I couldn't stand Falco.
He's the best. He's the coolest character.
He's not, though, because
So
he's too
cool.
cocky.
But he's cool.
I don't want to deal with a character like that in my face all the time. He asks for help, I help him, and then he's like, "Oh wow, thanks, Chief." Like,
Yeah.
no, don't give me your attitude.
Yeah.
Like,
you know who
just
else
be
says
thankful.
thanks, Chief? All the people in Halo. Because you're the Master Chief.
yeah,
So
but I mean
therefore,
Chief in like a derogatory kind of way, you know? Not
my
derogatory.
argument had.
I mean, Pep. Dang it. Experience and this sort of wisdom as a pilot. It's kind of this cool thing about it. Right? He's like what's this guy's name? The guy from Star Wars. The guy who gets killed.
Obi-Wan?
Yeah, that guy gets killed. That guy.
Or are you talking original series?
So not gonna be one.
It's like Qui-Gon Jinn? No, man.
I thought you were gonna make a joke about how I said the guy who gets killed. And it's like that one pilot in the end of
Wedge?
Biggs. Wait. Wedge? His name is Wedge?
Yeah.
What's their guy's other pilot's name?
Which one?
I don't know. Other ones. What are their
There's
names?
Porkins.
Right?
There is... I think Biggs. There's Luke.
There's a Biggs and a Wedge?
Yeah, I think so.
No way! That's so cool!
Why is that cool?
Two of the no-name soldiers in Final Fantasy 7 are named Biggs and Wedge.
Maybe that's what it's for.
It's probably what it was localized to.
Yeah.
That's so cool! That's awesome. They were like, hey, how about we just call them Biggs and Wedge?
I think there's a Biggs. I wouldn't know.
If there's a Biggs, that'd be awesome. We missed some stuff to make this easier.
That's fine. Just get good.
Can you not?
It's Cranky's advice.
Whoop. Whoa! Jeez, I was right into that.
Okay, real talk.
Okay.
I think...
Oh! Sorry!
I think we both know the best Star Fox character. It's not Fox, it's not Falco, it's not Peppy.
Okay.
On three, we're gonna say who it is, alright?
Okay.
Three, well, 1, 2, 3.
Andros.
You picked the worst characters. Ugly Andros.
Andros! No, dude.
Andros is in it.
No.
He's
Yeah,
mine.
okay, no, okay, what's all you know who's the best
Such
character?
an idiot. I actually really like Wolf.
Leon.
You can't destroy me. I'm the great Leon.
Leon!
I do love Wolf.
Leon!
I love Wolf.
Oh, jeez,
Wow, that's
man.
insta kill. There's a
This
moving
can't
weapon.
be happening! Now, I can't wait to play Star Fox Zero.
But we have bigger ships.
I've got a bigger ship!
Almost
If
died.
you had died, I would have given you another turn, man.
You can't
Oh,
defeat
boy.
me. I'm the great Leon. I love that line.
Okay, for true story, first time I went to the plant where you have to defuse the bomb
Yeah.
in the base. I thought Star Fox said, "Great, just what I need, Star Wars." That's what I thought he said, not Star Wolf.
When you were a youngin',
Yeah, when I was a babby,
a wee lad.
a babby Mafuki. Go again.
No, I was just thinking about jokes about Bobby Mafuki.
Yeah, babby Mafuki.
Give me a bottle. I don't want to work for my food. It's hard.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, okay.
My idea of difficulty is grinding.
Yeah. I was emulating you now. Doing my sniff.
The sniff.
The sniff.
The sniff. It works. It works. It is a pain reliever. Anyone who doesn't believe me, next time you're in emotional or physical pain, you just do this. No emotion on your face. You just go. That's all. Just sniff.
So you just sniff in. Sniff
Fixes almost everything.
it. Okay.
I'm not even joking.
Disclaimer: you're not a doctor. So
yeah, well, yeah. I'm also the guy that says you're getting a cold, just don't.
Good. That's helpful.
So
Can you just not have a cold?
just don't. Just you don't have time. Just don't do it. Sometimes it works.
Can you just not have Ebola? Like, come on.
I was gonna stick out of the deadly diseases, but
Oh boy.
I can't believe you were the one to go with the jelly disease. That's a territory I was going to stay away from. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you should be surprised.
That was an edgy. Am I rubbing off on you?
No. Well,
Edgy jokes?
I used to think that I would never ever be sarcastic before I met you.
Yeah.
I thought it was just
It's
too
great.
rude.
Sarcasm is one of the highest forms of comedy.
Well, I'm not sure if I agree 100% still. I just have bad experience with sarcasm, so I try not to do it too often, but I've been doing it more often because of you.
Well, your filter is interesting.
Ah!
Dead. Your filter is interesting because your filter is you don't always understand. You used to not always understand when people were being sarcastic.
Yep.
Oh, good, you hit the checkpoint.
Oh, jeez. Yep.
Just gonna go ahead and take another one.
If I were to ask for a compilation of how many times Octos died, while also being very confident, it would be like one of those like 10-hour watch this thing for 10 hours straight and see if you can make it. Compilations on YouTube.
I wasn't being confident though. I wasn't being confident. No, you know what? Diddy's gonna do it. Diddy's gonna do it right here. Check this out. Check this out, guys. I'm the best Super Mario World player of all time.
Okay.
You want proof? Boom, proof. Check it out. Check this jump out. Boom,
Okay.
done. Look at this. Done.
So no
Took
wonder,
damage, saved time.
Is
Look
it
at
any-
this.
is it
Look at
anyone-
this. Look at this. Look at this. What do you think
Is
this
it
is?
any wonder
It's
why-
analytics?
You're so neurotic about speedrunners watching our streams.
I want them all to be my waifu / husband.
Stop it!
What?
Stop saying that! What
What?
if you weird one out one day and you're like, this guy's really odd, I don't know.
I'm a weird dude.
I
I'm pretty sure
understand this.
everyone knows that.
I understand this, but... Stop! Give it!
Take the fudge.
There's no fudge to be had!
Take the fudge. Here's a Kit Kat.
That's not
Give me a
fudge.
break, man.
Don't go too loud.
It's fine.
What if we... Did I do something? How did that happen?
How'd you do that?
That's magic!
They're gone.
Guys, the batteries
They're gone.
exploded.
They're gone. Take this one there.
They're here. Hang on. Oh, shoot.
We can just get another one.
No,
we
because
have the
they're here.
technology.
No, here, though. Hang on. Here
We have
one.
the technology.
I'm so sorry, everyone. The batteries fell out. So sorry. Hang on.
By the way, Dingo still says he loves me.
That's
so-
cool. I mean, I'm well, he still does, despite the...
Dingo, I love you more than life itself.
Shut it!
What?
Oh, get in there.
Friggin'... Do you know... Are you Carly from Walking Dead Season 1? Do you know how to
but
put
the
batteries
will
in?
go in. You do it then. If you,
Okay,
if you're
well,
so...
I'm getting chocolate milk for you. Here.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Take it.
Here, fine. Thanks. Where's the other battery?
Get another one. Oh my gosh.
Fine, I'll
Guys.
get another one.
This is not a problem
We're gonna
that
have to
adults have.
We're gonna have to look for the other one, though.
It's fine. It's a battery. It's lost.
No, because then it won't be even.
Well, that's your
in
fault.
the container.
That's your fault now. Gosh.
So sorry, everyone. Like, seriously, I don't know.
Now it's twisted. And we got to do this thing.
Oh, just stop
And
complaining.
the wire is
I
tangled.
don't think people like to hear us complain too much.
Oh, tangled. The Disney thing coming in Kingdom Hearts 3 now.
Oh my gosh, Kingdom Hearts 3 looks so good.
Yeah, looks
Ooh.
okay.
Oh, so good.
Looks okay.
Dude, you didn't play Kingdom Hearts 2? Oh,
Wow,
jeez! Octo! Just
Hold
give it!
on. The hitbox was weird.
I'm gonna not lose the battery this time.
The hitbox. It was
Yeah.
also your turn.
Yeah, I gave it back to you and you died again.
Shut up.
Same
We have
way.
Two eyes.
Oh!
I keep knocking the earbud out of my ear. It's playing with fate there, man.
No, it's the only way I could get out of there alive, so I took it.
I mean, literally, you were playing with the AI.
Was I?
Oh, that's a
Oh
callback
shoot,
to
I was
Chrono
supposed
Cross.
to... Oh, I get it.
By the way, speaking of Chrono Cross,
Yep.
GameStop is apparently now selling like retro stuff again.
Yeah?
And guess how much Chrono Trigger is?
$10.
No,
$5?
no,
15.
no.
I don't know.
Higher,
Higher, 20.
higher,
25?
higher,
30.
higher.
Dude, how much is it gonna be?
Keep guessing.
40,
Higher.
50,
Higher.
60?
Higher.
No, now you're trolling me. Shoot. 70.
Yep.
No, that's wrong. That can't be.
I just read it on Idgin.
$70. No one's gonna pay that. I'm telling you that right now.
Ooh, Dingo just wants to know if we're going to stream Kingdom Hearts 3
Ooh.
or if we're going to LP Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, did he ask either like which one?
Yeah.
I would like to LP it,
Okay.
but we can also stream it.
Well, I mean, we're oh.
Go again.
You know what? Well, it's time to switch anyway.
I want to make it through the game. All right.
We'll make it through this castle, then we'll switch.
All right.
Yeah, I assume we'll LP it because we're gonna LP Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's the plan. Yep.
Now that doesn't mean we're not gonna stream Kingdom Hearts 3 when it comes out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're definitely gonna stream it. Just
We're just not
Day
gonna
one.
beat it on stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We might play it for a week or two. Oh, I can make it. I can make
I
it.
can't.
I can make it. I made it. Whoop.
Do you do?
Whoop. Whoop.
Yeah, definitely we're gonna do that. I one of the reasons why I wanted to go through Kingdom Hearts was, firstly, because I actually enjoy that series very very much.
I've never seen that animation before. I only see him get crushed. That's cool. That's pretty bad.
Okay. So one reason was I actually like that series a lot. And the other
Well,
reason,
yeah, and LPing it gives it more justice, I think.
yeah, and the other reason is I also think that story in that game is really funny. Because of how confusing it can be after the first game. Like,
Well, it's already pretty confusing.
Octo got the smallest taste in the first game because we LP'd the first game and that was it.
And,
so
and it
far.
made sense, but it also didn't.
It's honestly pretty straightforward in the first game. It's just like, hey, shoot.
The Ansem stuff is pretty weird, though.
Yeah, the trouble with the series, as I see it at least,
Duck, duck. You see me try almost catch that with my foot?
Mhm.
It's pretty
the
rad.
trouble with the series story, as I see it at least, is that there's so much going on that's metaphysical. Like, so much talk about hearts and darkness and this sort of like metaphysical whole world that you just can't really understand in a tangible way. And as a result, it's just kind of like, wait a minute, so like you're the clone of this guy, but you're actually not his clone, you're actually his, like, his heart is inside of you, but not really. Because your heart is actually someone else's heart from like years past. You know, getting into like Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep and 365 over 2 days, which are all legitimate titles of the games.
They're weird titles.
I'm super excited to see how Kingdom Hearts 3 sort of ends because it's kind of, I heard shoot.
Ooh. This is gonna be a long day.
We're stuck on this castle for some reason. I don't know why.
Do you think it's gonna be the end of the series?
Yes.
Really?
Nomura said that this is the end of the saga.
But it makes money.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh no, there'll be more sagas.
Well,
But it's the end
also
of the saga.
we have yet to see Kingdom Hearts Mobile. So
Oh, we have.
before
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
on the phone,
Yeah.
like before this E3.
Yeah. It's called Coded.
It's the best one.
No, it's garbage.
Best one then.
No.
Made the most money.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, this was years ago when mobile was just starting just fresh.
Oh.
So nowadays.
I suck at the
this week-
game.
hey,
I suck at
Hey,
the game.
this week's sales of Xbox Ones in Japan. Want to know how many they sold?
30.
100.
It's pretty good.
How many PS4s sold?
105.
About 10,000. Want to know how many sold? How many Wii U's sold?
7.
16,000.
Well, I mean, if you take away 0, it's pretty close.
Yeah, I take away a couple zeros. Yeah, that makes all like what's that, right? A couple zeros. It's man. I mean,
It's not the Japanese crowd, man.
yeah, it's just
Xbox has the European
crazy.
and North American.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's why I will probably get games for the PS4 over the Xbox One, only because there's a better chance that games that I will want will be on the PS4. You know? Whoa!
But
Didn't expect that.
if there's a game we can play co-op, you might as well get it on the Xbox because I have one at home and
Right.
here.
See, that's the counter argument. There.
By the way, I have to say thanks to Dingo. He's like, I'm about to finish watching your Kingdom Hearts LP.
Hey,
So that's cool that you're watching it. Thank you very
Alright.
much.
Yeah, that was some of our older stuff. I'm not as pleased with it as
Yeah,
our
I'm not-
newer stuff.
Yeah, the way it works with me is I get more proud of our stuff the more it goes on.
Yeah, the more
I'm
we
still
do it.
really proud of the Zelda 2 stuff, though.
Yeah.
I think that was really fun.
Yeah, in the can already we have a few things that I really like.
Sonic 06.
Sonic 06 LP. We did that kind of challenge to ourselves because we wanted to see if we could actually get through Sonic 06 without breaking. You'll see how that turned out.
There is a few times where I was about to call it quits.
Well,
Not
we-
spoiling the end, say if we finish it or not.
Yeah,
but let's just say there's a few times where I am about to just throw my controller.
there were some pretty great moments in Sonic 06, I tell you. Oh man.
Okay, well, I think we're going to switch over to Arkham Knight,
Right.
which requires us to stop and start the stream. So
We will be right back.
I'm going to do that. Don't go anywhere, you guys. We'll be back in like 35 to 50 seconds. Hold on.